What's going on, people? Welcome to the match preview show. 3 wins in a row, and before the international break, we've got those. I don't know how to describe them. Brighton. Let's just say their name quick and fast. Of course, if you do enjoy this show, drop a like and subscribe, and most importantly, let us know how you're feeling in the comment section down below. Joined by Lou, AJ, and T. I mean, let's start off with you. Where on earth have you been? How's life? Even the camera position has changed. Like the banner used to be
nice.
Nice,
man. This is nice.
The banner used to face us in an angle, but now it's directly behind you. It just feels so long. Look, even I've got a new, background as well. My wardrobe.
Shout out to Patrick. Patrick told me he put you on. He had to retire that older one. I like it.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he did put me on, but he done it for his own sake. So he can get points, loads of points. So it was half-heartedly done. But yeah, I mean, I thanked him, but I know his antics and I know why he bought me this thing. He didn't buy it for the right reasons. But how's everything? How's everything with you, though?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Enjoying
living the high life. Oh yeah, and it's great because I got so many different Premier League fans all throughout my campus, and I could just go talk shit to every time we went on. You know what I'm saying? So, feeling good. Like, actually, my next door neighbor is a Liverpool fan, and he hasn't talked to me like for months.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's gonna talk to you for the season. I would either. We beat them home, away, and at neutral ground, and this was all done before November. So
yeah, I barely can get the head nod out of him. I'll see him. I'll be like, "What's going on, man?" I'd be like, keep it pushing.
Exactly. Yeah. No conversation. AJ, what you been up to, bro? I know you went to the game on Thursday. Good game.
Yeah,
good game.
It was good, man. Saw Pat. I was sitting in a bit of a different area to where I usually do. Palace is, watching Palace at Selhurst Park in the European game, man. Unreal.
Yeah, not only that, we won, which was crazy, and also it was a good performance. So yeah, hopefully we can bounce on. Of course, we'll be talking about the Brighton game and the impact of the AZ game. But Lou, we done the player ratings together a bit earlier on today, but focusing now on Brighton, how are you feeling about this game? We've been in this position now a couple times of the Thursday, Sunday games. There isn't that much time to really reflect and take a little break straight away onto the next focus. But are you excited? Of course, we're facing Brighton, which adds another factor to the game.
Yeah, first of all, you refer to them as scum. That's their name.
You know what? Shall I be honest with you? Sorry to cut you off, but I feel embarrassed that they are our rivals. Like, genuinely. I mean, did you see that tweet of a Brighton fan who came to the AZ game? RZ, not AZ.
Yeah, but one went to the Fredrikstad game as well.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I genuinely feel embarrassed that this is the people that we associate a rivalry with. So
we're well on top at the moment. But a couple of years ago, they was in the Europa League and it was looking kind of dark.
Yeah, but was he going to go to any Brighton games in the Europa League?
I'm just saying we weren't being weird like that.
Exactly.
No. But we're not weird. But I'm saying, do you know what I mean? But I'm saying, to me, that's scum forever. Do you know what I mean? Seaside scum.
That's suspect behavior that you would make that trip, buy that ticket, make that trip, come to the match, just so you can take a picture and make a post on
live hate watch. Social media, hate watching in live 4K.
No, to be fair, I've noticed they did move a couple fans out of that section, so I wonder if that was one of them. Because at some point, the stewards came over and started doing what they do, and there was a couple of fans moved out of that sort of section. So maybe they got nabbed.
With Brighton fans, they're the least intimidating. I'll be honest with you. So I doubt it was anything to do.
Did me and Lou ever tell you about the story about the Brighton guy that was on the train with us on the way to the match and what he did?
Yeah.
Did we ever tell you that story?
No, we never even said it.
No,
bro, we're on the train. Me and Lou were on the train going to the match, right? So it's a good time. We talking, and there's a guy like he's on the opposite side. There's two of them. They're on the opposite side of the aisle from us, right?
You know in the Thames Link trains where there's two doors. So
Yeah.
So there's one side of the door. We're
Okay.
the door.
Yeah, we're having a good time, chatting, bantering, no problems, right? Nothing. The minute we get off the train, what did he say to you, Lou? What did the one dude say to you?
I can't even remember what he said, but there was Bear Brighton on the train.
Said something. It was nobody. It was nobody.
Who would have faced him? Was this a Southampton game?
No. This is Brighton at home.
This was before Brighton at home.
Oh.
But me and T are coming from London Bridge, so we're on a train full of Brighton fans.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. What did he say? You don't remember what he said?
We've got off. He said something mad cheeky.
He said something about like, "What are you looking at?" Like that's what I thought. I thought he looked at Lou and was like,
"But he was sitting on the train when I was
the
talking
whole time,
loud,
didn't say
the whole
nothing."
time."
So, nobody talking a big 6 foot T within reaching distance.
It's just embarrassing, like genuinely, it's embarrassing, man.
And he had on all black. He had all black. He had an all black jacket, right? All of a sudden, once we get off the train, he unzips the Stone Island and he's got on his Brighton colors and then they start doing these little weak chants and stuff. It's like, come on, bro, like you front running, man. Like,
it's scary.
Yeah,
but in terms of the game, for me, it's just after we beat Dynamo Kiev and then we lost to Everton. And then I went on an international break. My head was hot for 2 weeks, I'm being honest. And for me, this is just don't lose.
Don't lose. But
don't lose.
Was your head hot because of the way that the unbeaten run stopped?
The manner of it, the fact that you got to sit on the 2 week result. Plus, we'd won in Europe. We was on a mad run. That would have made like 21 unbeaten. Again, now we're on a run of 3 games in a row winning. To then lose to them, probably go into the bottom half. Players on international duty, 2 weeks off, sitting on that result. It's a bit long. I ain't really on that. So I'll be honest, a draw isn't the worst result for me. I want to win. I think we're going to go out to win. But if you said if the game ended a draw, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, in case there's some Brighton fans watching, I think context matters. In case they think that we're worried about them on the footballing ability more than
just our workload as well. We played
exactly just the workload. Otherwise, I don't think anyone would take a draw. But what about you, AJ? Would you be happy with a draw, considering that it's Brighton? Or
I wouldn't be happy, by the way. I said I'm okay with a draw.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, no, do you know, I'm sticking with my original setup because I did say in the preview before the Alkmaar game that, you know what, let's just get that one out of the way. Then we'll deal with the Brighton one in hand. I think Brighton are beatable. They're not. I guess we'll get into that, but there's nobody. Brighton as a team right now doesn't frighten me, doesn't scare me, especially with our trajectory in comparison. But you can get complacent, and obviously player exhaustion is a thing. But I'm not trying to entertain no draw. I really want to win. I'm going to be there. I'm sure enough of the lads are going to be there as well. Uncle Pat's going to be there as well, and he's got a good record to uphold. So I want to win. I'm not really going down there and travelling down to see no draw with Brighton. Like, I think this is definitely a game where we can beat them. And I don't really see a reason why we can't. Not right now.
Would fatigue play a part, T, when you're talking about a reason why we can't beat Brighton?
I feel like
it felt like that against Everton, right? In the second half. Even if Larson it wasn't the problem, but it just did with the mistake, even with the mistakes of the goals.
And kind of like speaking with Louis was saying, like the fact that it was against Everton too, that having that 2 weeks after with the break, and it was against Everton with everything that happens every single time we go against them, man, like that is one thing that you sit on. But yeah, man, I think fatigue is always, I think, going to be a topic of conversation this season in particular, with the schedule congestion and things like that. So it definitely could be a thing. I think the good thing for us is coming out of the Alkmaar match is that a lot of guys got some pretty decent rest. I mean, the fact that you didn't have to rely on Wharton playing 70-something, 80-something, 90-something minutes. Same for Kamada. We came out of it with no major injuries, which is another huge thing. So it could play a part, but I don't think it stands to play as much of an issue as we would think because of the fact that we were able to save some legs against Alkmaar.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that as well. When you're looking then, Lou, at the squad on Thursday, it was pretty much our strongest 11, apart from, you can debate that with the midfield too, but I think Kamada Wharton probably would be our strongest two in midfield. Is there, or can we expect any rotations? Because I just don't see Glasner really doing that, especially in a game like this.
Well, he did say Adam Wharton's still like chesty, so it's a fight to start. So, and I don't think you can have any passengers in the Premier League. Like, it's such high intensity. You can't be starting someone that isn't fully fit. So he's got a squad selection problem there. That's the only other place. The back five picks itself. The front three picks itself. Brighton have got quite a bigger squad. So, and obviously they didn't play midweek, so they'll be fresh. But we're 3 wins in a row, 8 goals scored. Confidence is high. I think we're a much better team than them. I think we've got a much better manager than them. I think player by player, we're a better team. We're a better team, and individually, we are better than them. But they also have quality. So my only worry is, can we play with the intensity that our squad, like our style, requires? That's my only worry.
Well, I think we saw it in the first half against Everton. We did, but it was the second half which kind of.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
But saying that, you mentioned how Wharton might not be fit, but the Kamada situation is there as well. Kamada, maybe he should be fit to start. If he is fit to start, AJ, what do you do? Because the midfield two of Hughes and Lerma looked very good, especially Lerma. And I thought Lerma's last 2 games has proved me wrong in terms of the impact that he's had, especially with set pieces. But if you're Oliver Glasner, do you bring in Kamada to that midfield? And for who?
You mean the player with the 2 player of the months in a row? I mean, Lerma has looked good, and obviously the throws that we've now got as a new attacking type of threat. It's good, but if Kamada's fit, I'm starting Kamada with Hughes, and then
Lerma. Not Kamada. So not Kamada and Lerma.
Nope. I mean, I love Lerma. He's actually one of my favorite players, to be fair. But if we're thinking about the win and really going for it and the freshness of the team, I'd start Kamada and then bring Wharton on later. Give them a headache, depending obviously condition of Wharton. But I'd actually right now can't drop Hughes. I just don't think we can. Like, he's given 110 every game. And to be fair, while Kamada's stock is high, keep him in the team. You know, I wouldn't want to. At the same time, I wouldn't want to sort of try and fix something that's not broken. But I appreciate Lerma a lot as a player, but I'd go with Kamada, to be honest with you. That's just where my head's at.
Where do you stand with it, T?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much the same way, man. I mean, we talk so much about the ability to go full strength, be full strength, and I think what Glasner tends to want to do, I think the best setup for that is probably going with Kamada in there, and I'm kind of back and forth. It's Kamada for me. It's Kamada for me.
What, ahead of who?
Kamada ahead of probably Lerma in this situation. I think you probably go maybe Kamada Hughes. But either way, I think I'd be okay with either one. If we saw them decide to go with Lerma, I'm cool with that. But I think I would see them probably going with Will Hughes, because I think you want to have that left-footed midfielder, still have that guy, because Wharton is also left-footed too. So I think there is a little bit of there's a little bit to be had to have that type of guy in the center too. So I don't know. That would be my guess, but we'll see.
Yeah. If we did go with Hughes and Kamada, Lou, do you think we lose that edge in set pieces, which has been very important for us in the last 2 games?
No, because I think We were scoring set pieces before Lerma was playing. To be
still
fair,
got Chris Richards. You still got Chris Richards to do the long throws.
We
too.
do, but it seemed like
the two long throws,
set pieces.
the two long throws. The Saar one at Villa was after Lerma came on, and then Nketiah one was Lerma's one as well.
Yeah, because the thing about Chris Richards is that if Lerma is not on the pitch, then Richards takes a long throw, which takes away Richards from being inside the box.
Plus, if the throw's on the other side, Richards has got to go all the way to the other side, which is yeah. This is why Glasner's the magician, man. I have no idea. We can all have our opinions, but they're going up against Baliba, who's a very athletic player who's not obviously in the best of form, but at any point he could hit some good form. And if anyone's close to being rated as much as Adam Wharton, it's Baliba. So you're going to need someone combative. Then he's very athletic. So yeah, it's one of those ones where I'm just whatever Glasner picks. The two that Glasner picks is probably the right ones. I find that it's hard. You can pick an argument for everyone to start for some sort of reason. Hughes' combativeness, Lerma's set pieces, Wharton's passing. The only one that you'd say 100% is probably Kamada.
Yeah,
because Wharton's fitness.
You could also play Kamada and Lerma together.
You could. They was very. Listen, Kamada and Lerma just played against Brentford and won 2-0.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
I would personally go for Kamada and Lerma.
We're talking about this situation like he can't come on as a sub. Like if it's getting that deep and we need something a bit different, Lerma comes on a substitute anyway. And Bates, I didn't even
come on as a sub.
Well, they can work both ways. And obviously now that Louis brought up the Baleba scenario, I'd rather have Hughes in there taking him on. Like Hughes would give him a long day. Whereas I feel that Lerma would be able to keep up with him. And we know Kamada defensively ain't on that kind of level. So I think I'd rather have Hughes against Baleba and that side of things, if I'm being brutally honest.
Yeah. Well, look, let us know in the comment section down below what you think in terms of the midfield too. It seems like Wharton, we never know. He might end up being fit, but it seems like he's unlikely to start on Sunday. But if we're looking at the league table, which still, 10 games being played, I think this game, of course, holds another significance in that regards as well, because it won't be possible because of goal difference, but a win could make us joint second depending on results. Well, of course, we won't be joint second because there's so many teams above us, but it adds that pressure. AJ, going into the international break where we're in a nice spot, because I think it was Lou that mentioned it, right? You don't want to be bottom half of the table losing to Brighton in the international break. So I think for that reason, league table reason, it adds even another element to the game, which makes it important. You want to be nice in the league position.
Yeah, I want us to finish as high as possible. All right, finishing second place might be pushing it come end of the season, but if we're in a position to put ourselves as high as possible and build as a club and as a team after the past cup, at the end of this season will be past 2 campaigns that we've had. It just puts the team in a better place, and then we don't have to start worrying about fucking haggling with FIFA over whatever European competition we are in or whatever we deserve and all the rest of it. Anyway, I would love to make Europe a more consistent thing. So finishing in those sort of top 7/top 8 places is achievable if certain factors work to our advantage as well. Not every team, air quote, top team is in the best form of their lives, and we're in a pretty decent position in terms of our form this year. So I want us to finish as high as possible. Why can't we achieve something insane in terms of our league finish? So, granted, goal differences, other teams and results and stuff will play a part, but if it means that we could be dangling at start, fighting from a higher position, higher up in the table, and then come New Year, we can start looking at maybe building the team a little bit stronger, then let's go. I'm going for that.
I think 10 games is probably the first sample size that gives you like a kind of accurate depiction of how the league table could look by the end of the season. I'm not saying what it looks like now is what will be at the end of the season, but I was reading like normally the 10-game mark is probably gives you the first accurate markings, and obviously you go into the last international break before March. So I think obviously if we lost and we were 12th, it don't mean we're going to be bottom half, but you would have played a couple of 1 or 2 relegated teams. You would have played a team at a couple of top 6 teams, and you would have played a couple of teams around you. Like you would have played 9 games. So I think it will give us a decent idea about where we can finish. If we win, no doubt we'll probably go up to 7th, 6th or 7th, and puts us in a great position going with a few players being rested into that crazy period. And our next game after is bottom of the league, Wolves.
Yeah, which Brighton actually struggled to beat. Well, they didn't beat. I think it was a 1-1 draw when they faced Wolves.
They're very inconsistent on Brighton.
Yeah, I was going to get to that, but let's quickly talk about head-to-head. I'm not Oliver Glasner. We've got 2 wins against Brighton at home and away. Of course, T was at that game with 9 men. Crazy game in April.
Crazy game.
I went to the 3-1 win. I was there with Lou for that game. But it seems like Glasner's got the advantage over Brighton. It seems like it's one of those games where, you know, he's figured it out, similar to Villa.
Yeah. I think it's like... Go on.
I was going to say, Glasner seems like the type of manager that he doesn't necessarily figure out another team, per se. He seems like he figures out managers really, really well. Other managers, what they like to do, what they stick to, and what they try to do. Like whether it's Unai Emery or in this situation, whatever the dude's name is,
Hertzler,
the young guy. So he seems like he really analyzes the tendencies of the managers that he's going against, and he just kind of pegs you, and he understands this is what you do, this is what you like to do, and if this isn't working for you, here's where you try to pivot to. He analyzes managers that well a lot of times, at least those few that he kind of really has figured out.
Yeah, definitely. They're a team that don't, their foundations isn't their defense, whereas I think that's ours. Like we're a really good attacking team, but the foundation is the back. I don't think that's Brighton's really. Their philosophy is a bit more possession-based, progressive football. And I think he kind of likes to play again. I don't know how high their line is, but I would have Ismail Assar on Dunk's shoulder the whole game.
Yeah. I don't think they play a low line anyways. They beat Leeds 3-0 and lost to Arsenal 2-0 in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. Lost to Man United 4-2. Then beat Newcastle 2-1, who are not doing that great, to be fair, in the league season. I know there's a perception of Newcastle, they're top side, but this season they've started slow, and then ended up drawing 1-1 with Wolves. So they seem very consistent. I mean, you drew 1-1 with Wolves, go and beat Newcastle, then lose to Man United, then
Did you guys see
Wolves is bar none the worst team in the Premier League right now?
Exactly.
The Man United game? It was poor. Defensively poor, but who I think is like, he's one of the players that I can't say I like Brighton players, but I've always liked Danny Welbeck. I
knew he was going to say him, and
I think he's a problem, man. He scored it. He bags against us quite often.
He gets a goal against us. He got a goal in him.
That header he scored it. I think it was a couple seasons ago. Was class. I think I can't remember. It was like the last few minutes, but I think that's the type of striker maybe Lacroix doesn't like to play as much because he's more intelligent with his play. He's not going to rely on his pace. He's not going to try and outrun Lacroix, but his movement and his know-how might be a bit. He's going to peel off, maybe drag him into a few places he doesn't want to go. But I'm confident, man. I'm confident if we're at our best, we're much better than them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the only worry that I've got is the fatigue factor, especially in the second half. But hopefully, we can just pull through, knowing that the international break is just literally around the corner or the next day. So,
do you think anyone on the bench could make an impact for us, or are we just like we need to get this done with the starting 11?
Well, the midfield, Wharton potentially good, coming off the bench, and then depending on who's Lerma, Kamada, whoever starts. Whoever doesn't start out of them 3, then I think they can as well. So I think the midfield can change. Right wing back, no. Left wing back, no. Centre back's already sorted.
I'm saying to change the game to if we need a goal,
Question-
because I know we're
question
right
for
to
you
hold a
all.
lead.
Question for you all in thinking about that.
I want some
Go
more.
ahead.
Uche. I need it. I'm putting my
Here's my question. Here's my question. How do you all feel about what you're seeing when Justin Devaney gets in the game?
I think Devaney is built for when you're winning. But if you're trying to bring him on when you need a goal, I don't see that as a great option. Yeah, but if you want someone who's going to just start sprinting after people,
I still think he's better off playing in a deeper position, running in, rather than playing as a number 10.
I agree,
but I don't think he can. I don't think he can receive the ball with his back to goal in the middle of a park in the Premier League. I don't think he has the. He can't
take the beat of a midfielder either.
You know that first time ball our centre midfielders have to play, those round the corner 5 to, I don't think he has that under pressure. Maybe if he was playing in a lower league and there was like a couple of seconds slower, but in the Premier League, no. I think he has to be higher up the pitch or out wide. He can't be in that centre.
Who could come off the bench then, AJ, in your opinion, if things weren't going right? I just think it's in midfield that could potentially change. In attack, I don't know if we've seen enough from Uche. Uche did look positive, though.
The thing that's annoyed me with the Uche situation is I think there's a lot of talent there. And I think it was from the Millwall game I watched him. And he came on and he was just trying to make things happen. He was putting the energy in. Yes, he's nowhere near the finished product. Like I'm not having any of that sort of stuff, but there's just something about him I really like. And I feel like, he's got energy. He just comes on, he tries to make things happen. And I feel like, why not a game like Brighton where, things ain't really going our way and then he comes on, bangs a win? You don't know, like, these things come out of nowhere. And I think we need to give him the chance and give him a couple more minutes. Stop giving him the little 5-minute cameos and little 6-minute cameos. That ain't it. I'm not saying start the man, but he can play as a striker or he can play as a winger. Like, if Sarr's not on job, why am I seeing Devaney come on before Uche yesterday? Like, I know Sarr was gassed out, and obviously Glasner had the system, and I have to trust that. But I just felt like that was definitely an opportunity to bring Uche on. And
I think he trusts Devaney more. He trusts Devaney more. He trusts Devaney more.
He does, but literally, like Lou was saying, Devaney has limitations to his game. I don't know what Uche's limitations are because I've never seen him on the pitch long enough to be able to show me that.
But then Glasner does, though, because he sees him in a training page.
That's fair. That's
not bringing him in.
Sometimes an opportunity. You don't know. Like, there's something in that player I like, and I think I have a lot of faith in him. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe it's blind faith, but there's just something I've seen him a couple of times now, and he just looks like he's got some different kind of energy about him, and I like it.
Yeah, I thought Uche actually.
I would like to see a greater sample size from him, just to get a sense of what you truly have. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't, like you said, AJ, you can't really get a feel for what you have in someone if you're only really giving them 5-6 minutes. You know what I mean? You could have some quality substitute appearances from him and get a better sense of what you have. I do believe, and I would like to see that. But I would like to see that from some of the other guys we got on our bench too, eventually. But
yeah, I thought against RZ, Uche did look good coming off the bench. But we said the same thing about Esse. He should have more opportunities, and then he did have the opportunity against Millwall, and then afterwards the rest is history.
That remontada is slowing down, boy.
Yeah, so yeah, I think there must be a reason, but let's see if he gets more opportunities going into it. Let's bring on the man, the myth. Hopefully he's ready because he loves this part of the show more than anything. Patrick, who's of course over in England. How you doing, bro?
I want to go to bed, man. Can we get this over with, please? I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
9:30. You don't go to bed at 9:30.
You don't go to bed, I don't know why he's in this tired gimmick.
Tired gimmick.
It's not a gimmick. I'm tired.
Round the golf in the morning. What's going on, like?
Unks goes to bed at like 11, 12.
Can I say
he just wants to go at his bottle of Ray, man. He's all right, man. He just wants to get the man his cup.
Say hello to Xavier.
Oh no, this is great. No, I can't lie. I think everyone is pretty much here apart from Nick. Can we make an agreement to end this prediction table? Can we, whilst everyone is here, this is why I brought everyone here, because I don't think this is
Nick's
needed
not
anymore.
here.
I think this is a
Nick's not
waste
here.
of time towards the end of the show. So we need to cut the show
Nick is
short.
not here. Nick is not here.
Do
you know what?
you
Yeah.
want it gone because it's exposing your minimal ball knowledge. That's why.
Thank you.
Nah,
Thank you, AJ. Exactly.
No. Predictions is the worst form of ball knowledge, bro. Well, let's not go there.
No, it definitely plays a part. No, look at him because he's near the
Certain
bottom.
man near the bottom wants to get rid of the you know, it's whatever it is.
I know.
By the way, quickly, when we was in the pub yesterday, he was rattled, wasn't he?
Dude, he was rattled. When you said you didn't care about the prediction league.
About the prediction.
I don't care about it. The quicker this part of the segment, the quicker the season ends about this prediction table.
Are you first?
I mean, let's do it right now.
But you realize that with the moment D gets those 3 points, is going to be the greatest thing ever. Like he was built for this. He was made for it. Like
exactly. Talking all kind of nonsense. Exactly.
No, not even. So what? Everyone wants to keep the prediction table going.
Yeah. No, we said the fans like it. I heard the comment. The comment section goes crazy with this. So they like it. We're keeping it.
You realize people probably fast forward to this part of the videos. Like
exactly the funniest part of this shit. The most entertaining, funny part of the entire show. Like go to if you're watching this, go to 31:18 and just skip the rest of the show.
Yep, just skip straight to it. Get straight to it.
I mean, what are the standings then?
No, let's first go. Last match out, everyone picked Palace to win, but no one, not even D or AJ, picked 3-1. So everyone got a point.
Sorry, can I cut you off? Sorry. I was
Wait, time out. Can we have some procedure? What are we doing?
No, I'm sorry, but I need to add this disclaimer before you continue. I was with Lou at the game, right? And for Guy, he's saying, like, I was genuinely like, I'm not really that fast. Like, as long as we win, we win. This guy was next to me saying, "Oh, he's got 2-0. He's got 2-1. Oh yeah, we need 3 goals." So we.
My guy, that's my guy. I was the same way. I asked Xavier. I told him, "Did anybody have 3-1?" Because I didn't know. I couldn't remember. So I feel.
I think Adrian's prediction was 2-0, and I was like, "I wish we won. I wish we went 2-0. Like, I don't care."
Unks was 2-1, so he was close.
I was gonna say
2-1.
I was the closest at 2-1. Let's just keep it.
When we were 2-0. When we were 2-0, I was like, please, no more goals.
But unlike D, I didn't have a problem scoring that 3rd and 4th goal. He's like, oh, please don't score. I want us to win that.
I'm not. I was very happy when we scored the first goal. I wish we had a full third goal.
All right, let's get to the standing because I'm not sure. I gotta get a shower. I'll go to bed. I'm tired. Anyway, AJ is first on 18 points. T second on 15. Running away, top 2 is like they're not getting caught. It's like Arsenal and Liverpool right now. It's all Man City. It's a joke. Anyway, Nick third on 10-point tie with Louis. D and Patrick in 5th on 9, and Xavier, 8 points. Relegation fodder right now.
Hey, my man D looks stressed.
Nah, I'm just trying to think about.
He's very stressed because I know Scary talking about I'm gonna win. Now he's dropping stressed.
Right now, he's thinking so hard about his prediction. He's thinking, what am I gonna pick?
Right.
So if he gets anyway, does that mean he no longer holds control?
Yeah, right. So let's do the. So Nick's on 3-0 Palace. Nick's crazy, by the way. That ain't gonna happen ever. Xavier's going 2-1 Palace, more reasonable. And I have gone 2-2 draw.
Oh, that's what I was gonna go.
Well, guess what? You can.
You can say your prediction then. Go ahead. So you said.
Yeah, so exactly. Go ahead.
He hasn't finished yet.
No, I am done. That was it.
He's done.
I'm done. I get the 3. 3 on the show. You 4 the last 4.
2-2 then, yeah. If we're gonna go with that.
I agree. Louis? 3-3?
I'm gonna go 1-1.
Yeah, I knew it 1-1. Right.
So in terms of the 1-1, in our last 5 home games against Brighton, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's been the score.
We've had I counted wrong way around. We've had 4 1-1s.
Yeah, exactly.
And 1-2-1 win. So to add that quick disclaimer.
AJ. Anyway, so Xavier, sorry, had 2-1. But so let's go T next.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Pat, because I haven't looked. I think I had 2-1.
Yeah, you do. You're gonna keep it. You can change it. You can change it. You got 2-1. You can change it. We haven't played the game yet. You can change it if you want. I'll just rewrite it again. It's up to you. But I will say, if you get it wrong,
I'm stick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm stick 2-1. I'm stick 2-1.
I like that.
Why'd you look so nervous, bro?
Dude,
huh?
AJ's going last. AJ's in front. AJ's going last. So you're going to D. You're next. D. You're next.
Am I next?
Yeah, because the AJ's in first place, man. He gets respect. Unlike what you're giving him.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him the proper respect he's due.
I got $1,000. He says 1-1.
No, he's not gonna. He has to go past me. He's gonna go 2-2.
Nah, I'm gonna go.
He doesn't. But at the same time, he don't want you to.
So how many points did Lou on? Is he 1 point above?
10. He's 10. He's 2 points above you.
All right, cool.
Exactly.
Can I go for a 2-1 Palace win? 2-1 Palace win.
Interesting, because AJ, what'd you pick?
Palace 2, Brighton 1.
Exactly. That guy top left is an absolute fraud. You're a fraud.
What happened now?
You're copying AJ. You're copying AJ.
How did I copy AJ? I went before AJ.
Dude, he gave me the group chat last night. Remember?
Yeah. Well, you copied someone. Like everyone's copied someone. What is this? That I copied someone and none of you copied
who else? Who else went 2-2?
Well, look, I didn't copy you. There's a reason for that. Or you.
We're both tired.
Imitation is a form of flattery, so it's fine.
I heard it last show. I agree, AJ. I heard it last show.
I'm going for 2-1 because I think they've been inconsistent so far this season.
Yeah, sure.
The last home game was 2-1. So I think
end the show day, end the stream day.
Yeah, I think in the 1-1 draws they were better, and we drew against them then. I think they're worse now, so I can see another 2-1 happening. But let us know your score predictions in the comment section down below. If you have liked the video, drop a like and subscribe, and let us know how much you hate or dislike Brighton as well. And that's it from us, and until next time, up the Palace.
Up the Palace.